never loved me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. GD. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture. I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Yeah, the Meek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Jop, that's my brother, you know we moving tight. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, Merrick shit, Tower music, nigga.
Another day free, why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything that exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Yo, shout out to everybody in the building. Yeah, I was late. I had to use the bathroom. I knew somebody was going to be running their mouth in the chat. I had to go to the laboratory. I had to go to the laboratory at the very last moment. I made sure Egypt was good. I had to go to the laboratory. You know, I wasn't really feeling, my moods wasn't the best of moods today. Rest in peace to my father, Ronald Young. my moods wasn't the best of moods today. I kind of slept a lot. You dig what I'm saying? Then I heard from the doctor. Next week I got to go back to the hospital. To the doctor, to the specialist next week. Let them run a couple of more tests. But I'm all right. I'm chilling. I'm feeling good. In a great mood. It's Friday night. I just told Egypt if she fuck with me tonight, I will do something that I haven't done in a long time. That means put her ass in the cage. She hates to go in her cage. She got a cage better than some people's houses. Egypt got a cage. I spent $287 on that cage. Egypt got a cage that's better than a lot of people's houses. But if you put her in that shit, she will turn into a crackhead in the 80s. I'm talking about she will turn into a zombie. So I just looked at her just now. She tried to give me that little ball. I'm like, yo, check this out. If you act like you want some problems tonight, I got problems for you tonight, man. You understand what I'm saying to you? You understand what I'm saying to you? And y'all made it seem like the audio is crystal clear. Matter of fact, I'm going to go back right quick. I got to go back right quick because y'all women, boy, I've been thinking about y'all women. I love that show I had last night. Shout out to Ron BX. Shout out to my sister Harley for pulling up. This one right here, I'm going to take it back. You heard me? Don't know nothing about no Doobie Brothers. Y'all don't know nothing about no Doobie Brothers. Let me get myself right. I played that to rest in peace to Miss Daniel Spencer from What's Happening, because I don't know if y'all remember. I don't know if y'all remember when the Doobie Brothers came to What's Happening, baby. Y'all don't know if y'all remember when the Doobie Brothers came to What's Happening, baby. And they convinced Rerun to try to tape their concert. Gave them front row seats. You dig what I'm saying? You understand? Rerun jumping around his fat ass. What if you believe I'm take you away? That nigga dropped the damn recording. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know nothing about that. And the dude that set Rerun up used to be one of the most illest pimps on Good Times. Daddy Cool. Y'all don't know nothing about no Daddy Cool that sponsored JJ for his art talent show. And JJ had to draw that picture of his girlfriend, Savannah Jones. Y'all don't know nothing about no Daddy Cool and no JJ. Don't know nothing about that right quick. Let me get to the top since y'all said y'all can hear me crystal clear and shout out everybody in here. Can you dig it? That rhymes. That rhymes. First one to pull up in the building. It's East New York, the 6th. I see you in the building. Holly is in the building. My baby Keisha. Thank you for the Cash App, Keish. That's the fact. Hit that Cash App, y'all. Thank you, Keisha. She set it off with the Cash App. You understand? I woke up to a Cash App. Thank you. Y'all better stop playing. You better hit that Cash App for this grown folks content. What a fool believe. We got Annette up in the building. She's here. We got Annette up in the building. Uh-oh, we got TT the Oracle. Yo, TT. My hunters was looking at you the other night, TT. I spoke up for you, though. But my hunters was looking at you the other night, TT. You know, I got hunters. I got spies. We got Team Guardian spies over here, TT. But nah, I spoke up for you, TT. I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna tell you what I said. Person hit me up and was like, yo, what's up with old girl? She over there in that chat with them people. And I swear to my God, TT, I told the person, nah, TT really be on some, honestly trying to soothe things out and trying to get people to see things from a different perspective. And TT did something. TT, you did something. I'm going to tell you something, and you don't even know what you did, so I got to give you your flowers right quick. Hold up. Let me give you your flowers right quick. Shout out to TT, man. You did something, TT. And I know I'm not crazy. I know I'm not crazy. You know I say I know I'm not crazy? Because I went through something with my sis, Danny Lux. Shout out to Danny Lux. You understand what I'm saying to you? And I got upset with Danny because she can't stop nobody, you know what I'm saying, for talking or trying to slander the character of myself. But that doesn't mean that she has to participate or sit somewhere and allow it. And one show, I guess dudes was on the Big Dice bandwagon again. You dig what I'm saying? And TT popped up. All jokes aside, and that's my word. She right here, y'all. She right here. TT said, "Nah, I'm not getting in that shit." She said, "I ain't got nothing to do with that shit." And she broke out, y'all. I swear to God, TT said, "I'm not getting in that shit." And TT broke the fuck out. And the person that was hosting the show said, you're right, TT. Don't get in that shit." And TT said that shit adamantly. She's like, "Nah, I'm not a part of this shit." And she said, "Peace and blessings to everybody," and left. Now, see, TT don't know me in real life. TT hit me a couple of times in the background about something, and I had to listen to what she was saying. But she did exactly what I would have done. So, you know, you're right. Everybody is not going to do what I'm going to do. Everybody is not going to do what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? But there are still some people that will. So I'm giving TT her flowers for that. You dig what I'm saying? Because you don't have to be on nobody's side to stay away from ignorance. You don't have to choose a side. You just, once you choose not to be involved with ignorance, you choose to be an adult. So this goes out to TT, man. Shout out to TT. I see my guy in the building. My guy Kills 22 is in the building. Make sure I ain't miss nobody. Let me get down this. Divine Order, I see you, sis, coming all the way in from Chi-Town. I pray for them people out there because them wars is serious. You know what I'm saying? My sister Harley is in the building. You know, she was down with them. You know, see, they got the Charlie's Angel shit up in here. Keisha and them, you know, East New York and them. And they got this Charlie's Angel, Laverne and Shirley type vibe. They ain't fucking with us, y'all. They will jump us, man. Yo, Chief, I'm glad you're in the building, man, because I need some help. I need some help with these ladies. You dig what I'm saying? Ghost Town Bully. Y'all be needing y'all to be in the building more because they be trying to, yo, Trays, I need y'all in the building more because they trying to overpower us. Can you dig at yo, Trays? They trying to overpower us. Miss Tanja, I see you in the building. You know what I'm saying? They over here trying to take over the world, Trays, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's a great thing because I'm going to drop the link tonight. We got Mr. Jake Desamini in the building. Big Brooklyn. He said Big Brooklyn all day. That's a cold-blooded fact. You understand what I'm saying to you? But I want to talk about some great shows that I saw today. I want to talk about some great shows. Cool, Trace, that ain't nothing. I want to talk about some great shows that I saw today. You understand? Some great shows that I saw today. I don't know how this fly got up in here, but I'm going to murder his ass. I saw some great shows today, y'all. Shout out to Harlem Legend. Fire content. Fire. And shout out to Fruit, man. Shout out to Fruit Quan, the voice of the streets, man. He had, rest in peace, Puerto Rican Jesus, son D Nice up on the motherfucking show tonight. I mean, that's big. That's big. If y'all don't know who Puerto Rican Jesus is, this is him right here alongside Mike Tyson and my guy Demencio. You understand what I'm saying to you? Nigga Fruit had his son up there, and his son gave us a walk down memory lane pertaining to things that I never knew about. I never knew his father had a store in Harlem. His son has a store in upstate New York, and a lot of the signature pictures, there's a lot of these signature pictures, he has them, and he has a little clothing line that he's bringing out in remembrance of his father and his godfather, which is Demencio. Like I said, they spoke about certain things, and some people, I'm going to always say, fuck Alpo Martinez. I don't give a fuck if he's dead or alive. I'm always say, fuck Alpo Martinez, because he broke me. He broke me, but he fucked Brooklyn up with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though Poe he's not responsible for unaliving him. I'm not gonna get into all the dynamics, but like I said, when they got Demencio, that right there, to this second right now, people don't know how much that shit bothers me. Like I said, you see when my OG was up here, like Demencio was really that, like he was really that dude, like charismatic, handsome, fly. he wasn't over aggressive, but if he got upset, it was a side to him that would astonish some of the best. You know, shout out, rest in peace to Pop. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to House, B-Boy, you know, Putio. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of gangsters that I ain't gonna front. They helped pave the way. So that show that Fruit did tonight, make sure y'all check it out. I shared it on my post. Fire. Make sure y'all check out that Harlem Legend show. I shared that on my post because unfortunately, Cameron and the actor Omar Goodens, Cuba Goodens Jr. little brother, they've been going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? They got some things going on with them about, I guess Cameron is trolling the trolls. Cameron is running around saying he's hiring people that he know don't like him. Now that's crazy. That's that Harlem shit. Now I ain't gonna front. Them Harlem niggas is real flamboyant, real cocky. They real flamboyant, real cocky. That's that Harlem in them. But Cam is really crazy. You know what I'm saying? But Omar Goodens, he did like 4 songs so far going at Cameron because he said something that was real funny. He was talking about Cameron teeth. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That nigga Cameron teeth look funny like a motherfucker. Like, I ain't knocking him. He damn sure got more money than me. I'm not trying to talk about no money or nothing like that. I'm talking about his teeth. You understand what I'm saying to you? And they got some real disrespectful choppers in his mouth, you understand, which are probably very expensive because that porcelain is nothing to play with. But when he talk, you see, my grandfather had dentures. He used to call them choppers. My uncle had dentures. He used to call them choppers. You understand? I know what it is to see them trying to put that shit up in their mouth and stuff like that. You dig what I'm saying? So it seems like when you have impressions of teeth in your mouth, everybody got that same smile. Like it's something like the lip, your top lip will not just let you go like this. You see how my lip move like? But when you got that porcelain in your mouth, it should be like this. Like they can never close their mouth correct. Am I bugging the fuck out? If I'm bugging, tell me I'm bugging the fuck out because it seems like they can't correctly just close their mouth. But shout out that them niggas got money, you know what I'm saying? But I am glad because they has been, like I said, Harlem dropped some hell of a fire content. Shout out to Harlem Legend. Shout out to China. You know, China dropping shorts and everything like that. China came to the show and I told China, yo, Trays, right now, I think there would be enough participants if China come out with a motherfucking old school Clash of the Titans right now. Oh, let me tell you something. That should be crazy. We got OG Bobby Johnson. You got the Real Ming. You got Ghostface Keisha. You got Eve James. You got Top Shots. You got Hoodies Up, Oliver. You got King Krego. It's so many dudes and females right now. Did you know they have little YouTube gripes or misunderstandings? But if they did a Clash of the Titans right now, I pop up and call out everybody. When China do that Clash of the Titans, I feel like I get the purge. It's just like a purging feeling. You understand what I'm saying to you? So shout out to everybody that's participating and everybody that's doing their content, whether they feel as though. And shout out to my dude, Drop Guard. He might pop up tonight. He said something that I thought about that he said last night. He said, that certain channel, he said, that channel, he said, don't take that shit seriously. He said, because the channel is known for trolling and jokes. And that really kind of like stuck in my head. You dig what I'm saying? Because I'm starting to see, you know, some people got their own nit in that for YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's going to be, whether it's going to be up or down. And one thing I'm going to let it be known again, there's a young lady that unfortunately, I think she hit her channel. I'm not throwing no shots at her. But she had made some accusations pertaining to me, some of the people in Team Guardian, about her page, and we didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? That's just, we didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? But I hope that is just a front. I hope she did just hide her page. You know what I'm saying? By her will. hope she didn't get her channel clapped or anything like that. But the reason why I don't really believe it that much is because if you get your channel clapped, they will tell you automatically who did it. Automatically. Automatically, they will tell you who clapped your channel. But what can I say about that? What can I say about that? You know what I'm saying? You know, some people, you know, who knows? You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting it be known it ain't from over here. And if my sisters would have took it upon themselves to do something like that, I would have stood behind them. Now, I will say that. I'll let that be known crystal clear. If it would have been one of the people or one of the family members from over here that would have done it, I would have stood behind that shit wholeheartedly. See, Bam, I see you in the building. A1 Day One. Like I said, certain things should not be done. Certain shit just shouldn't be done. You know, I believe the children are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. That's George Benson, a.k.a. Whitney Houston. You understand what I'm saying to you? But how everybody doing this great Friday night? How's everybody doing? Matter of fact, you know, this is the 22nd year with my pops. Rest in peace. 24 years Sunday with my mother. So like I said, the whole August month is not really one of my faves. I appreciate the Most High for waking me up in August. It's just not one of my favorite months. You understand what I'm saying to you? Peoples, I see you in the building. Salute, beloved. Word up. Shout out to Peoples and all the hitters that when they in chats, you say my name the wrong way, they gonna give you hell. You're gonna be in that chat going crazy. You say my name, shout out to Peoples 212. Shout out to Yeah You Clown. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to OG Bobby Johnson. He be going hard in chats too with certain things. But you know, like I said, it's all YouTube. It's all fair and love and fair and love. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still ain't nobody hit me up pertaining to the dating game. Y'all was talking about y'all was so interested in the dating game. Why hasn't nobody hit me up and said, yo, let's do the dating game? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just going to be the person that moderates and make sure it goes successfully, because I think that's something real fly. Word up. But you know, and Keisha said 22 years, 22nd is 30 years my sister been gone. Whew. You know, but you know, they say the good die young. Word up. Damn, Chief said, you're not the only one. The 22nd of this month will be the 3rd year of transitioning of my grandmother. Lord knows, rest up to grandma love. Damn, I can imagine, bro. I can really imagine, like that grandmother love. It's nothing like that grandmother love. I ain't gonna front. My mother, like I told you, she had me when she was 19 years old, a little bit before her 20th birthday. So my mother was like my mother and my sister. And then there was times I would do crazy shit, you know, crazy shit kids would do. And my mother, she would chase me to my grandmother's house downstairs. I get right to my grandmother's house, get right behind my grandmother. My grandmother, you know what your grandmother say. What your grandmother say when your mother chasing you around the house or trying to do something to you? What your grandmother always say? Always say, yo, Dice, I'm starting to feel the same way. Yeah, it's something about August. I don't like August. I'm not gonna front. It's just something about this August. But when my mom used to chase me, my grandmother used to say, leave him alone. That's a fact, Keish. Leave him alone. He can stay down here with me. You better not touch him. My grandmother was the only one I seen my mother just stop. Damn, Harley. She said she lost somebody yesterday that was very dear to her. Matter of fact, I think I saw that on your post. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace. Because it's just a dip. Yo, it seemed like everybody leaving. Like just here yesterday, gone today. And it's a lady down here by the name of Miss Sue. Shout out to Miss Sue. She has she had a grocery store, but she's known for selling food. I'm talking about, you name it, cheeseburgers, empanadas. She even cooked pig feet for people, turkey wings, steak dinners, spaghetti, lasagna, chicken, you name it. Some of the best seasoned fries I've ever tasted in my life. So if you name it, I'm gonna kill this. Boy, if I catch you fly, I'm gonna kill you. You name it, Miss Sue know how to take care of it. So I always wanted to shout her out because, like, she's one of the strong pillars down here in North Carolina. But had to shout her out. I was thinking about one of her cheeseburgers earlier. I ain't gonna front. Miss Sue had the mean cheeseburgers. Mr. Executioner, I'll see you in the building. Salute, beloved. How y'all feel tonight, though? How y'all feel tonight? Somebody named Kevin Romek said, where Craigo at? I think if he, well, he should be in his skin. He should be in his skin. Because if he jump out, maybe you can jump in. You understand what I'm saying to you? That's the only way I can answer that one. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, they got some, I can't say he's a troll. If he is a troll, yo, shoot him if he a troll, y'all. 1, 2, Freddie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I see you in the building, sis. Shout out to my nigga Dog Soldier, too. Harley says she tipsy. She said she was tipsy last night also. What y'all got going on for this Friday night, though? What do y'all have going on for this Friday night? What y'all got going on this weekend? Like I said, you know, they putting something together for my moms. A bunch of my family members is cooking. Got a bunch of food. Did some running today. I'm talking about bunch of food. You know, family shit. One thing I will say, shout out to certain family members that they prove to me that they genuinely love my mother. E, I see you in the building. See you in the building. Appreciate you for pulling up, beloved. Got cognac in his glass. I think that's some Hennessy or something like that. But I say shout out to my family members that actually, you know, they make sure they keep my mother's name alive. And tonight, we just gonna vibe out. Grown folks conversation as usual. Grown folks conversation as usual. You know, I got some music, some things I want to play. You know what I'm saying? And the song been on my head for a little while. Y'all know this. Y'all know the artist. Y'all know who the artist is. And it's just one of them songs. It's one of them songs that I feel as though everybody need to pay attention to. So shout out to my nigga Wader Black. We're gonna start it out with God Got a Plan for me.
Shut up.
Yeah. God got a plan for me. 128
For me.
128.
I know God got a plan for me.
I done prayed.
For me.
I done prayed. The motherfuckers wasn't listening.
God got a plan for me.
Yo,
Yo, dog, I just said your
I
name.
just stopped praying.
Look.
I just stopped praying. I got a gun.
Praise. I will sing his praise. I know he's the greatest. He gave us this power.
Yeah. Yeah, where the bottle at? Yeah, right. Pass that shit, man.
God got a plan for me.
She got a plan for me.
Yes, he does. I know God.
Yeah.
I know God got a plan.
Let me tell you something.
I done seen a lot of shit. I done sold a lot of drugs. I done lost a lot of crips. All I thought about was getting rich. I bought 100 grams and got a stick. If this is God plan, he done fucked up. I'm from the jungle where you pray if you ain't tough enough. I'll be back to grip, and then I called this bluff. I ain't saying that was tough, I just ain't give a fuck. Dark Knight's big gun, I'm like, give it up. Buddy, he was claiming crip, guess he wasn't crip enough. Not jam, mines didn't, guess he wasn't quick enough. Told me he was playing tough, niggas had to pick him up. I put your shooters in a box, I ain't a boxer, I keep a knocker. I pop a bean and I go bonkers. God's plan made my mama give me up. Sometimes I wonder why my mama ain't give a fuck.
God got a plan for me. For me.
Yeah.
I know God got
Got to the
a
point where
plan for me.
I don't even like this crip shit no more, man. I ain't all this shit no more.
God got a plan for me.
First, it ain't no shit. It ain't no love. It's only Jackson Big Border.
I will sing his praise.
Dead.
I know he's the greatest.
my fallen, man. Rest in peace to me, rest in peace, my way. Yo. Got my niggas in cages like fucking animals, man. Free my orders.
Red pill, blue pill, so hard to give it up. I'll be in the box until I die before I give you up. God's plan to my people in the slaves. My whole housewife, they put me in a cage. I done sniffed so much coke, I can't give it up. I done drank too much lean, I can't give it up. I done fucked on that pussy, I can't give it up. I chase money every day, I never give it up.
Free my streets. Free Psych-Bite. You've been here a long time, cuz. I'm free. I watch family. Turn on family. And I watch strangers. Love me more.
6 niggas, 6 minutes. I'm in the shit until the shit finish. Big crip, new whip, you see the rim spinning, my team spinning, my little cousin Big Bremen. Yeah, mad that I'm a G and my wrist slitty. Play me next pick, I might have your bitch with me. I was told never snitch, should've followed me. Niggas switch up, pop shit and give apologies. Perky at the perky, thick bitch sit on top of me. Birdie at the birdie on the block, this monopoly. I'll pull his birdie in the desert, niggas flocking me. Honey pack, Henny bitch, trust me, ain't no stopping me. I got dreams of dead people on top of me. Shoot mine, shoot two of yours, that's philosophy. Little nigga, big chain, riding in a stocky V. Box like Apollo, motherfucker, ain't no rocking me.
God got a plan for me.
Where's that?
I know God got a plan for me.
I ain't never going back.
God got a plan for
Fuck
me.
jail. Fuck jail. Me my niggas ain't free the guys, boy. I don't want to see you again. Oh my God. I had a good nigga praise.
I know he's the greatest.
For my fallen.
Gave us the power. Love his moments.
Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. Rest in peace, Pop
God
Smoke.
got a
Rest in
plan
peace,
for
Hades.
me.
Rest in peace, Shout
Yes,
Out.
he does.
Rest in peace, Primas.
I know God got a plan.
Freelance. Feel my orders. Bang.
That's one of the most impactful songs I think I've ever heard from Way to Black. Like I said, it's one of these weekends, like the beginning of August started. This is the dreadful weekends. This is the dreadful weekends. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and you want to hear something funny? I've been thinking about, something is about to happen. Something is about to happen. I don't know what's going to happen, y'all, but I smell something about to happen. Queen Gigi, I see you in the building. How you doing tonight? Something is about to happen. I'm talking about something that's going to be impactful to the world. I don't know what it is. It's just that for a past, matter of fact, this whole week it's been running through my head. It's something, because the stuff that I'm seeing on the news, it's like more and more stuff happening. I've seen something on the news that made me smile. Oh, no, I ain't see the dog. I'm going to check that. I'm going to go there right now. You want to hear something funny? I seen something that made me smile. That's a fire-ass motherfucking symbol, too. He said, don't be mad because I know more about the own culture than you do. You seem to be Huron, one of the main tribes working with the French. You pathetic old man and albino orca is still clowning me. You just like you're referring me to Uncle Tom. Yo, first of all, I don't think people really understand. Dog said something right there. You know, everybody don't really understand who Uncle Tom was. I don't know why they got this misconception that Uncle Tom was a house nigga. Uncle Tom wasn't a house nigga. Uncle Tom had like one of the importance. He was so important, just like people fail to realize. I don't know if y'all ever saw the movie called Butler. Anybody in here ever saw the movie called The Butler with Forrest Whitaker? Did anybody ever see that movie called The Butler with Forrest Whitaker? Let me tell you something. I never had the respect that I have for a butler until I watched the movie The Butler. I thought The Butler, yo, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I just thought the butler was just a man, a female maid. I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I didn't never ever know how the importance of a butler was. I thought it was just, you know, I thought it was just something that they was trying to do. They was trying to just hire black people to go back into time, like to try to make it seem like they were slaves and they controlled them. But when I saw that movie, The Butler, and I had to recognize the importance of being a butler. Hey, Angel, Chi-Town is in the building. I never understood the humility and how strong you had to be a butler. Like, what is that called? Where's that place called? Is that Scotland Yards? Is that Scotland Yards where the dudes stand with the rifles, with the black hats and the red coats, and you can come all up in their face and touch them and they won't move? Is that Scotland Yards? Yeah, that's Scotland Yards. I feel as though they should be side by side when it comes to importance. The motherfucking strength that you have to be a Scotland Yard guard, like it be people in front of them taking pictures, all type of paparazzi, doing things to try to incite them, doing things to make them try to get off their mark, which is to stand at attention on excellence. Yo, that's some mean dudes right there, y'all. That's some real mean shit right there. And then to see the importance of a butler, like a butler moved in and out the dining room and around the dining room somewhat like a ballerina. You understand what I'm saying to you? As far as holding the simple things like holding the cloth over his sleeve before he would lean over and pour his drink. Certain ways that he would stand up and it seemed like he wasn't even paying attention, but he was paying attention where they didn't even, first of all, when it comes to butlers and maids, they watch you eat. So check this out. If they notice that you have finished a glass of wine, or they notice that you have finished a glass of water, the importance of a butler is to administrate more water or wine before you can even raise your finger and say, can I get some? Like people never really thought about that. I never knew that you had to go to butler school to be a butler. Yo, that's you, Trace? That's you, beloved? Make sure that's my nigga. Make sure they ain't over here cloning or nothing like that. Because you know these niggas is crazy. Make sure. Yo, Big Trace.
Yo, that's me, Dice. No, that's me, Big Boy.
We got Geechee in the building. Talk to me, beloved. Yo, Trace, who is this beautiful person in this picture, bro?
No, I was trying to turn my camera back around. I forgot about I had to turn it around and shit for a little presentation and shit.
Yo, who is this beautiful woman on this picture right here, bro? I remember I didn't know that was you the other day on the stage. Who is this beautiful woman right here in this picture?
Oh, yeah, that's the love. That's one of the lovely ones. You know what I'm saying?
God damn, Trace. God damn, she's beautiful, man. Her smile and everything. You can tell from her energy in that picture. That's a good person. You dig what I'm saying? Because they be thinking Trace ain't crazy. Trace just play crazy.
You gotta understand.
They think you crazy, Trace.
No, you gotta understand something, Dice. You know, down here we are Native people. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, we are Native Americans out here. So that's, you know, women out here is very beautiful. You know that. Even down to the white women.
That's that country love.
Women out here is big. She ain't even really the stone cold one. She just one of the, you know, one of my. You know,
that shit, Trace. He said she just one of my, real smooth. Tell me something good though, Trace. What's going on in these YouTube streets? Man, how you feeling about what's going on, man? You think it's time for a Clash of the Titans on 050? Because it seems like they're happening everywhere else.
China just need to do a whole reunion with everybody, man. Fuck the Clash.
Idea too.
I mean, fuck the Clash, man. Just a reunion because this is shit that he built, though. You gotta understand that he built this shit.
It's cold-blooded facts. That's a fact. You know what? I'm telling that too. I'm telling you to do that reunion for everybody to just pull up. You know what? That might be better than a Clash.
If motherfuckers want to air it out, just let it be. It's just a let it be fucking thing. Like just fuck it, nigga. It's just the house where, you know, it's open, nigga. Like, you know, shout out to China Brown, man. That will be dope. That will be dope.
What you trying to do with your channel, Trace? You up here still killing? Or you still tearing
Man,
them up?
I had to go over there and pull the goddamn 357 off the wall and put it back around my waist, boy. Shit got wrecked over there, boy. You know me, boy. I get treacherous. You know, when I start digging, I get to digging, man. You know, I remember the ones who, you know, I be careful how I do that shit because I know who, you know, rather if we have a disagreement or not, I already know what's going on. You know what I mean?
Right. Ain't
so,
numbers from YouTube.
Like, but the ones that really violated, boy, you know, I got something for their ass, boy. You know, I'm on that.
You know, I got something for their ass, nigga.
Boy, you know, I'm a track hog.
Bodies on YouTube, y'all. If y'all don't know, Trey's done caught some silent bodies on YouTube. Geechee shit.
I'm talking about some geeky shit, boy. Some straight geek. Hey, they don't understand it though. How it really goes, like. My track skills is so fucking delicate. Like I can find a person in 24 hours and they don't even realize. And I'll be sitting on it and I just see how far a person really go. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, me, you, a couple more people, we don't have disagreements, but you know, I never try to put out your home's addresses.
Hell no, we never did no shit like that.
We won't on that level, you know what I'm saying? That's why when you were saying the other night about the situation between me and old boy and shit like that, you know, really old boy really killed the shit because he started the shit. If he wasn't, that would have been the gateway opening that door. They would have never looked at me like that, you know what I'm saying? That he had a very strong influence to all of them niggas. So whatever he said, he pretty much went. You feel what I'm saying? So like, I understand and I respect it. I look past that shit. I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's here and there, Dice. I move on, man. You see what I be doing,
bro? Because like I told people, I remember a time when we was all right here in this crib, laughing and joking. Now don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? I say the same shit too. It's times when I've been upset with him, other people on YouTube, but then I noticed it seemed like people don't get a chance to be upset with each other. It seemed like people just get a chance to be upset with what's being said from crowds and chats. That's why I've always stayed away from them chats that be trying to incite shit between, especially real people in real life that's friends or people that surround each other and had real relationships. Because YouTube is a fantasy world at certain times, but there are times when real moments happen. And like, if people could just get back to this, recognizing that it's just YouTube. I have to learn your trades. I be having to learn that shit over and over again sometimes, because where we come from, how we was raised, our instinct to survive, it don't happen in the street. Yeah, it would never happen in the street. So that's what sometimes pushes me off the edge. And like my doctor told me, whatever you got that's aggravating you for real, you need to leave that shit alone. So it kind of was fun to me, you know, going up, airing niggas out and getting certain things off my chest, but that shit don't do nothing for my health. That shit don't do nothing for my health, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, because one time I went over there recently and caught a body, and that whole night, Trace, my whole chest was bothered. And I had to go to the doctor the next morning behind that shit. So I said to myself,
but one thing about it, Dice, I'm not gonna do too much fussing with people, man. I'm not gonna do all that back and forth and shit like that. I'm gonna just go ahead and do whatever I got to do. I already know how I'm moving, man. Like, I ain't with all that bullshit. I ain't trying to do all that talking, and it is what it is, my guy. Hold up one second, Dice. Give me a second.
We here, boy. You ain't going nowhere. Yo, we got trades up in the building, y'all. The link is dropped. Everybody want to pull up grown folks conversation, intelligence over ignorance. But one thing I will say, Trey's has always been official. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Trey's been right here in his crib with me, smoking weed, chilling, laughing, joking. I remember the first day I met Trey's, I was talking on the phone with my boy, and he was like, yo, Trey's with me. So that's when I started thinking about YouTube, because I think about what happened with me and Compa, y'all. I'm telling you, that shit I watched people in chats and people that just, you know, I didn't really learn I didn't really notice, y'all, how many people fuck YouTube, but I didn't really notice it was so many people in the world that really just like seeing people go at each other. I never really understood, because I'm not used to being around people like, she's here. Trace, she's in the building. I might have to give her 10 seconds because she said she's been drinking. Let's go. I never really understood, because I'm not used to being around people like, yo, turn your damn volume back, Jughead. Turn your volume down, James Brown. Right. Let's go. I never really understood. Yo, Harley, you know I'm gonna knock you out, right?
Listen, I'm only on here. I might be a contestant on your dating. I might want to
Oh,
date.
oh,
Okay, I might.
we got Harley in the building. We got action.
Okay.
I'm a
Oh,
little
Trey's
tipsy.
put that Barry Manilow on. He said, okay.
I'm a little tipsy. I'm a little tipsy.
Yeah. Yo, Trey's, I'm doing a dating game over here, beloved.
Well,
I
you
might
know,
want to be in there. I might want to be
it's for the
in there.
ladies. Trey's for the ladies, man. You know, I love the ladies, man. You know,
that's right.
I'm an old Peloton, man. You know, so I'm a cowboy, but I'm a gentleman, man.
Trey's put the baritone voice. Yo, Dark Skin Beauty. I appreciate you, sis. Yo, thank you.
No, I ain't doing nothing, guys. I'm just chilling, man. You know, I just got up.
You here, nigga. Don't try to get bashful now, nigga. They here.
Nah. You know how
fuck
it
that
is.
shit, Trey's. In real life, I know you, nigga. I know you an animal with the ladies. Tell me how you move, baby.
This nigga come in the gas, man. But this nigga Dice come with the gas, don't you?
I like that. I like that. Love exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you.
And,
y'all don't know nothing about that shit.
That shit, you used to love that show, didn't you? The Love Boat.
Yo, that's really my. You know why? Because if you watch the first episode, if you got a Fire Stick, right? You know what made me start watching that shit? JJ from Good Times was on the first episode.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Cold-blooded fact. He was a roach exterminator. Thought his girl was cheating on him.
Hey, listen. Hey, Dice, listen. Hey, check it out, right? The most classic show you can ever watch.
That's My Mama.
It's Have Gone. Will Travel.
I never heard. Oh. Somebody here trying to flirt with Trey's. Hold on. Dark Skin Beauty said, yo, Trey's, cut it out, nigga. Sounding sexy with that Barry White voice.
Y'all go ahead, man. I told you I sound different when I wake up in the morning. I don't know. I just woke up, so I guess I kind of sound kind of different. You know what I mean?
And thank you to, I'm telling you, Dark Skin Beauty, that she sent me some paperwork.
He got that secret garden voice. He got that secret garden voice.
That's right. Don't do that. Don't do that. Now I will take care of you. Now, come on.
Take care of you. That's what a man is supposed to do.
Yeah.
For you all the time. Let your hair down. Let me get you in the mood. Y'all don't know nothing about no Barry White?
I like the new version, but I like the new version better than the old version. I'm sorry to tell you, with Cisco and them and Sean and them, I like the new version.
I don't know. Let me shout out too. I'm a classic man, so I believe in what was written first stays in store.
Elder Barge killed that song. I think Elder Barge was the illest one on that song, son. Elder Barge went crazy,
he was, but listen to the new version of it. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it.
Do what you want me to.
All night.
Let me hold you.
Y'all better cut it out.
Y'all better
stop y'all shit.
We got his lines in the building.
Shit in here tonight. Y'all better cut it out. Cut it out now.
Passion can make you fall for what you need. Howard Hewitt went crazy too.
In my garden.
And you know what, I gotta give Dark Skin Beauty her props too, because my man told me, my man was going through something because he has a son with autism, right? And I didn't God just sent Dark Skin Beauty over here one night because she don't pop up everywhere. She pulled up on the stage, and the information that she gave me, I started talking to my man about, and she sent me some information on the DM, like straight literature pertaining to this. But my homeboy said to tell you, Dark Skin Beauty, thank you. Because my man was feeling like that his woman, because he said she was angry so much, he was feeling like his woman just didn't care about him and love him no more. And I told him what Dark Skin Beauty said. I said, my homegirl said she got twins, and it's sometimes she's just angry at the world, but it's not pertaining to nobody around her. It's just certain things that she's feeling because she may feel overwhelmed sometimes. And when I told my man that shit, tears just came out of his eyes because he loved his woman. Like, my nigga, don't get it twisted. He white. And when I first met him, his perception of black people, it wasn't bad. He was fearful of us, Trey. You dig what I'm saying? Like, cause he down here. And the minute he heard like he be worried about certain shit, but I'm the first person to let him know, like, bruh, nah, everybody not the same. And then when I started talking to him about his son, because he started opening up, venting to me about what was going on with his son, and he said, Dice, like, you the first person I feel just comfortable telling everything. And if he wouldn't have been telling me what he was going through eternally, I'd have never been able to talk to Dark Skin Beauty about it. And she'd have never been able to reciprocate and give me that great information that she gave me. And now he look at things totally different. And they found another program down here too. So on the weekends now, they go spend 4 hours in a program with his son, because my man waited 4 years. He waited 4 years to really have his son in school and around people and interacting, because his mother's very overprotective of her son. You understand? But now they're getting him out more and more. You know what I'm saying? He's older now, and what they was worried about was he's getting pretty strong. And they want to see away.
Guys, you gotta understand something. You gotta understand something. This is where it all come in a confusion of everything. And I'm gonna break it down in the best perspective I know how to break it down. Right. All right. You have life, which is in itself, and everything that's going on. We are training our kids to live a lifestyle that our ancestors didn't raise us to be, which is what you will get the autistic kids and the slow special kids because of the actions of the parents, whether it's drug abuse or physical abuse in the home, you know, neglection, stress, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff, what accumulates where that child can have a healthy function. But one thing important, y'all must understand, anything that happens in the hood is not our fault. I don't care what you go through. You know what I'm saying? System fault.
You hear that, Holly?
The system let us off in the straight to believe that we was in competition with each other, which is where you would start to get the race thing, because everybody started out loving each other, then they started hating each other, then everybody started wanting to show and boast everything that they have, then everybody wanted to start separated, then it becomes colonized. Now everybody started looking at everybody in this fucking cage, and now we all start to look at each other as dog pound, and they the dog catchers and the Batman and the Robin and the cops and the criminal. Like, you know, it just get confusing. I think everything should just go back into civilization, man, where everybody was the village.
That's right. The whole community hold down the village.
Yeah, like everybody was the village. Everybody was the village. Like, fuck the household with the mama and the daddy in it. Fuck that. We need a whole fucking village. We need the
grandma. Salute. I just said your name, beloved.
You know,
he said, salute, Big Dice. 050 created the dirty dark sector because China and Harlem convinced everyone to make their own channels that will pull up on the channel, and everybody did it and took off from there. That's a fact. We got you clown in the building. I just said his name earlier when I was talking about peoples and certain people that be in chats, because if you say my name around certain niggas in there in the chat, they gonna make you miserable. So shout out to you clown. 050 was in the building. And Hazel Eyes, somebody give Hazel Eyes 10 seconds. I just thought about that, because where the hell your ass been at? Go ahead, forehead.
And what he's saying is true, but the generation these days, that's not going to happen.
Nah, it will. It's a simple structure. Just making them understand that, you know, you got to understand something.
Who that is in here? Is that Big Lauren? Let me make sure that's
hold on, Dice. Let me break this down, because I don't think she really understands. Hold on. Let me show you how it really goes and what the street life is really about, right? Okay. If you look at 85% of the deaths in the neighborhoods that we come from worldwide, most of the people that die, they die from the hands of their friends, not their opposition. So in the streets, nobody don't really have oppositions.
Yo, stop for a minute, Trace. Stop for a minute, Trace. You know what? Yo, Trace, love your spirit. You know why I'm glad you up here? Because my sister up here, she gonna tell you her story, but Trace, you not up here for no reason. Let me tell you what God said. You not up here for no reason tonight, Trace. You hear what he's saying, you Harley? Because just the other day, my sister was talking about some things like I said, that sometimes I could hear it and see it, and that's why she be behind that damn avatar, y'all, because Harley, like, you can see her eyes tearing up, and you got to stop blaming yourself, sis. That's why I'm glad. Trace, go ahead. I'm shutting up. I'm shutting my mouth. Go ahead and talk, Trace. I'm shutting up.
Yeah, like in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Everybody dies from the hands of their friends, not their opposition.
Right.
That's a 15% chance that it could be some street related shit, you know what I'm saying? But if you just look at most of the deaths, like I know, especially in my neighborhood, and I know this to be a fact, you know what I'm saying? Most of those deaths that happened was the hands of their friends. Like, even when I told y'all about the story about the dude killing his best friend over a piece of fried chicken, that was a true story. Like, the guy was, you know, they was friends. They woke up, they went up there to that store every day. They go half on that piece of chicken, you know what I'm saying? And just so happened that day, I guess the friend must have ate too much of the chicken or ate it all or whatever, and he killed the dude, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And
Wow.
it was over a fucking bird, you know, a nigga died over a bird, like literally, like, now I ain't talking no female. We ain't talking no goat. We talking literally a fucking piece of chicken, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's deep, you know what I'm saying? And I know a nigga that killed the nigga in the mall over a quarter. That's a fact. At the arcade game back in the day. I don't remember it personally, like experiencing it myself, but you know, that was a true thing, you know what I'm saying? So those stories like that really kept my mind going over the years. That kept me in survival mode. Like, anything could just set off at any kind of way, but even though I know that, I still gamble sometimes, you know. That's just the human in me. You know, everybody gambles sometimes. Sometimes you got to step out your body and let a nigga know you're not what you think he see you as. And, like,
right.
I understand it. And in the street life, the young guys, where I came from, being that young person, that young, ambitious person, and nobody couldn't tell me nothing. I feel like if you stepped in my way, shit can go all the way left. But today's young generation is, fuck that. We gonna carry these guns. We know how to, you know, play with them. They know how to fucking moderate them and turn them into Super Saiyan guns. They got Goku guns now, you know what I'm saying? Like, all kind of shit going on with these guns. Whatever it is, they ready for the war.
She said, Trace, let's get deeper than this, Trace. She said, yes, people have lost their lives during certain situations. And I was thinking about that when he was speaking earlier, because I was going to ask you that, but I was just letting you finish. She said, but ultimately, it boils down to their emotions. Because you know what? I used to blame, I said this on my show so many times. I have a couple of friends that unfortunately are no longer physically here. I have a couple of friends that unfortunately are in jail for the rest of their life. Two of my friends was unalived over their baby mothers. And I know two different dudes that killed dudes, one over their girlfriend and one over their ex-wife. Now, me, I used to be so outraged, and I ain't gonna front, when I was thinking about it closed-minded, I used to be like, yo, if he wasn't fucking with that chick, my man would still be alive. Or if he wasn't fucking with that bitch, my man. I used to always blame it on the women. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But then I started paying attention to the whole dynamic. Like, it usually results from somebody when they feel as though they gets disrespected, the ego get involved, or emotions. Because my mans could have chose not to respond the way they have, and they could have chose not to be aggressors pertaining, because it was all over, yo, that's my baby mother. And I tried to tell one of my mans, that's your baby mother, but that ain't your girl no more, bruh. And rest in peace to my nigga C. He was like, yo, but I don't give a fuck. She ain't gonna be coming in the hood with niggas, and niggas ain't gonna be laughing at me and talking about my baby moms walking through the hood with, and he's dead now. He's dead now.
See, and the thing is, I experienced that with my son that's in jail from a female with the, he said this, and she run back and say he said that, and then my son in jail for the rest of his life.
Yeah, that's the trigger point. That's what I was finna get ready to get down to, you know, the trigger point to all the murders and how it goes. And what is really over. It's over these females and these
It
babies.
be
You know what I'm
tender
saying?
dick niggas. Be tender
These
dick
females,
niggas. It be tender dick
yeah.
niggas.
And no, I mean, you can't really say it's really tender dick because
And it's
you only take.
ego. It's
Hold on,
ego. They
hold on,
don't want to feel like pussies. They don't want to feel like they
hold on.
pussies.
Wait a minute. Let me give you the order. Let
You
me
get
give
it,
you the
Trace,
order.
because I was just about to get it. I'm tired of getting it. Get it, Trace.
Yeah. You got to understand the art of war thing. See, you looking at it in the perspective of maybe that was one of your cousins or something that laid down in the grass and died and sacrificed his life to the streets. But that's the way the streets go. It's either one of the two gonna get it, either the one that you like and the one that you dislike. So sometimes those sacrifices come with a reality check. And that's what make the chemical balance of everything, because 1 minute it could be somebody like, well, I don't really fuck with that dude like that, so I don't care about it. Then it could be that situation like, oh shit, that's little Timmy, or that's my little cousin, that's my little brother, that's my son. In the art of war street, it's just where it goes. When you wake up in the morning and you open your eyes and you walk out the door, you never know how this shit can go. This shit can go left and right, from up and down.
I
Just
know.
look at,
I'm a street chick. I'm a street
right,
chick. I
I
know.
understand, but what I'm saying from a man perspective of the street thing, see, the woman street thing is she can see all this shit, but she will never get the full understanding what this shit is really about. In the structure of the structure to the streets is, I'm giving it to you from a man point of view. The structure to the streets is the codes, and the bros is the bros. So we look at it like we don't pillow talk, we don't come home with all that bullshit. Me and Dice can go out there in the fucking carriage and go kill 100 motherfuckers. We can go turn a wide Earp and Dot holiday right now and come home to our fucking families. But we from the old school, we already know when we get to the door, we got to knock this shit off. Whatever we going through, we got to go in there. We try to get it right, to try to take care of these kids and whatever. But whatever, regardless of the fact, we done did all this shit. One day we can link up, God forbid, knock on this wood, and I'm gonna knock on it twice. What I'm saying, I can open up that motherfucking door and get shot down. Boom.
That's true. Absolutely. And for
But
you saying, and for you saying that,
think about, but see, hold on, wait a minute, and I'm gonna give you the reality where the poison come from. The poison come from the women, but the women is only mimicking of what they was taught. See, over the years, you got to think about it. The first gangsters was the cowboys.
Right. Absolutely.
They were the first people to ride stage coaches, wear saggy pants, have big guns, and destroy the motherfucking lands, and gave a big perception of money, self, and greed. It was all the stories. It was over money. I don't give a fuck what cowboy film you watch. All that shit was over money. Somebody gets
toys. That's a fact.
A fucking soap opera to it. What reality did was took their stories and broke down everything. This is why you get the soap opera here. You got the Steve Witko shows over here. You got these shows over here. They only mimicking off of what they have seen. Our young people is mimicking the styles of old cowboys. Okay.
It's just repeating itself. It's just repeating itself.
But when my man see,
it's just a different method. The saloons now is clubs. You know what I'm saying? You go to a club or a bar.
My man Calvin, his grandmother was the only, well, unfortunately, my man C, God bless his soul, his real name was Calvin. His mom's spent a lot of her time in jail. And then when his moms came home, unfortunately, she lost her life because she was getting high, whatever. She lost her life. So his grandmother was the only person that he really actually experienced love with. Now, when my man C met his baby mother, my man C was, he was like real shy. Like, you know the shy dude, like, but he was just so shy. And then when he got with his baby mother and then they had his son, he used to always say, yo, I kill her first. I kill myself before I be without her. I ain't gonna let nobody be with her if we ever broke up. And I told him, I said, yo, bro, you can get another woman. And he looked at me and said some of the coldest shit because I didn't understand it when I was then because I was younger. He was like, yo, you must ain't never loved nobody, Dice. He said, ain't nobody never loved me like her. He said, I ain't gonna let that, he said, I'm not gonna let that get away from me. So make a long story short, he used to drink. He had a bad problem with that beer. And then she wound up getting upset because did they ever fight? No. But when he had that beer in him, he got over passionate. You understand what I'm saying to you? He would be like, yo, you don't love me, and be crying and standing in front of the building screaming and so forth, and police would have to move him and stuff like that. And then she just finally moved on. And he told all of us, he said, yo, I'm gonna kill that nigga. He kept saying that he was gonna kill a man that she was happy with, and unfortunately, the man killed him.
Yeah, it's pretty much how it goes. You live by the soil, you die by the soil. That's why you don't dwell into it. That's why when you in the street politics, you can't, even if you do get into the gun-slinging business, you know what I'm saying? The gun-slinging business has always been a tricky game out of slinging dice. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Slinging dice and gunslinging was the two deadliest games that you could play in the streets. You feel what I'm saying?
Dice games kill more niggas than cancer.
Yeah, you goddamn right. You better put your boots on for it too. You know what I'm saying? Shit just get real, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what you look at it as, you can look straight forward to it. You can get down to the business of it, and we could just look at the fucking facts of every fucking thing. The females is a drawn to the no matter how innocent she becomes, no matter how much of a wholesome girl she becomes. Jay-Z said that the best, once a good girl go bad, she's gone.
Gone forever.
And then when she's
gone forever, man. Woo, that's cool. You just gave me chills on that song right there, baby. Woo! What's a good girl? He said, man, I was just pumping them girls. I was gonna get right back.
Get right back.
Don't do that, man. He said, you just don't get up and come away.
I'm a nigga with pride. You can't just do no shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you don't
that's
know what
really the song that impacted a lot of people, man.
Yeah, like it hit different. So both ways is what mimicking what. If you think about it, you go back and you start looking at all these old ass films with all these white people. This was the mimicking style that we learned from my generation of people that curved off into learning that shit what they learning. We learning all this shit what they learning. The Beamer, Benz, Bentley, Timberlands, Pumas, Adidas, Coach, Louis Vuitton, good smelling perfume and all that shit. That's they
good
shit.
Smelling.
Yeah, like we was niggas. We had natural smells. We had cocoa butter. We had the motherfucking Sheen. The goddamn, you know, niggas really lost out. You know what I mean? So like, in life, we first got to get turned off from this fabric and brand shit, and pride. Pride killed more motherfuckers than anything in this world.
Yo, Trades, you shouldn't have said that, man. Let's get them a break right quick. Anybody in here remembers the game? What would you do? Say y'all remember the game, because I got something for I got one for you, Trades. I got one for you. It's called What I'm Gonna Do. What would you do? Now, Trades, if God told you you have a choice. You good, Lauren? Appreciate you for pulling up, sis. You're more than welcome over here. We don't do that over here. And I'm Fred Love. If God told you, Trades, that you had to have one or the other, which one would it be? If God told you you had to have, I'm not going to say the word hoe. If God said you had to have a promiscuous daughter or a gay son, which one would it be? The name of the game is what would you do, baby?
I'll take that gay son.
See? Hold on. What you say, Trades? A gay son or a promiscuous daughter?
A woman, you can stray her out of her situation. I don't know. You can stray it depending on the guidance that she got around her. As long as I got breath in my body. Like that woman, she don't really like discipline, but that man, he could take that discipline. Like he'll take the chance, and then
you know, all women that listen to that question said that they would rather have a gay son than a promiscuous daughter, and all men said that they would rather have a promiscuous daughter than a gay son. Yeah. You see how the world think? You see how the mind of my dynamics are? Mm-hmm. That's some deep. All my homegirls, shout out to Clarice Bradley. All the women that I asked that said they would rather.
Oh no, she not. No, don't get it fucked up, Dice. Hold up, before we even get into it. Now, I'm gonna tell you, like, I don't give a fuck. Motherfuckers gonna be like, "Oh, Trey, you so harsh."
Talk your mind, brother. You here?
Well, okay.
Let's go.
Hey, listen, I'm not cool. I'm not cool with the shit, and it's gonna be some beef that goes along with that shit.
That's right.
But I'm not gonna do no rejecting and turning down. But just know I'm not gonna be looking at this shit with no keen eye. So when I got the short attitudes and the snappy attitudes and shit like that, just respect it. I mean, hopefully you don't cuss me the fuck out and give me a piece of your mind as my child. You know what I'm saying? You will respect it. But I won't get up in your face and throw that shit all up in your face either, you know, rubbing it all up in your face, doing a little nitpicking shit, you know. I'm gonna respect you and love you, but just know, keep that shit from you from a distance. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna be looking at the shit with no king guy, because that's not the way I was raised. I wasn't raised that way. I wasn't raised to even think that way, even come along that way. My mama didn't never show us no shit like that. My mama ain't never been with no woman, none of that shit. So I take pride in it. I had a classy mama, you know what I'm saying? She made a mistake in life, but I don't owe her for her mistake. But whatever that is, she ain't never showed us no woman on woman action type shit either. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never heard
no one wants a gay son or a promiscuous daughter. But that's the question. Which one God gave you? All right, Trey, this is the question. You ready for this? You ready for this question? You ready for this?
Yeah, let's rock it.
Okay. Say 3 gay men come to you, right? Check this out. 3 gay men come to you and say, "We've kidnapped your mother." Pay attention. 3 gay men said, "We've kidnapped your mother." And one of the gay men has a crush on you, right? What do you do?
Nah, we gotta cut. We gotta
listen. Hold on, let me finish.
Nah,
No, you're gonna have to let me finish.
My nigga, he let this man go ahead.
You gotta hear the question. Listen, Trace. What do we do?
We definitely got to go back to the drawing board with the question and find another one, because this. Listen, God damn it. Listen, Dice. My brother, we got.
Oh shit!
How that old song goes? Maybe we can try it again. Hey, listen. Maybe we can try it again. No.
Where you be Googling this stuff from, yo? Put your phone in your, put all your devices to the side.
I want you to tell me what
Put all
went
your
wrong.
devices to the side, because that was some weird ass question. You
gotta understand. I ain't even get to finish the shit, y'all.
Hey, what my boy said? Hold up. I don't think you hear me. My boy said, "What did we go?"
By the sharks, my nigga. What you mean?
Man, listen, my boy said, "What did we go wrong?" I want you to tell me what went wrong with love.
He better send some other gay niggas out there to go get his mom. He better go send some other homo thugs out there to go get his mom.
I don't think she heard me. I don't think she heard me, Dice. Hey, listen, Dice, I don't think she heard me.
10 seconds for that one. Oh, shit.
I don't think she heard me. The song say, "Where did we go wrong? I want you to tell me where went wrong with love. And if there's a problem, maybe we can fix it." Yeah, we got to fix this one here.
Oh, shit.
We got to fix this one here. We got to fix this one here.
Yo, y'all said fuck the rest of the goddamn quiz. What did you go wrong with love?
With love.
Stop all the extra stuff. So answer the question. Be direct with it.
No, basically, the song just told you where did we go wrong. Meaning that where did love come at? That I gotta answer this question.
Right, and that's why I said she want to swim with the sharks.
It's a deep question. Because I have my man Red Pill up here, right? And I said, "Yo, Red," he said, "Hold on, Dice. hold on, I gotta think about this one. I gotta think about this one right there. And I told him, you gotta think about this, but it's a deep question.
But no, I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be fair to answer the question. Listen, man.
I know I ain't finished. Let me finish the question.
Okay.
They come up and they say, we kidnapped your mother.
Mm-hmm.
Check this out. But my guy over here, he likes you. So what do? Do you sleep with the guy? Check this out. Do you sleep with the guy to get your mother free, or do you let your mother die?
I'm gonna answer your question though.
Let's go, Trey.
See, my mom, she a real Native American Indian, so that type of behavior is forbidden.
We don't deal with.
Yeah. So she already gonna take her faith as it go, because she know I ain't going for it.
You want to hear something funny, Trey? That's exactly what Red said. He said, yo, man, all jokes aside, Mama Love, she done lived already, and she told me she raised me to be a man, so I ain't gonna be doing nothing like that.
Yeah, nah. My mom killed me for that. My mom, after I do that to rescue her, now I got to worry about my mom taking my fucking head, because they don't play that shit,
and
bro.
You heard what I said.
You see what Dog said? Turn all the blood clot TVs off. Everybody get killed.
Everybody
blood clot body get killed.
We got to go and shut the chapter on this book here, man. I'm sorry, Mama. I love you. You know, I'm saying this to your spirit. I know she sleep right now, but I'm saying this to your spirit, Suge. You know, I love you like cooked food, but you know, that was one of those. Now Oprah Winfrey would have came and told me, we got your mama kidnapped. I'm gonna have to go and tear Oprah old ass on up. I'm sorry. I'm tear ass up, Trey. Tear ass up. Throw that ass in the circle. Yes, sir.
I would give a fuck with Cynthia Tyson. Cynthia Tyson, she gonna get it.
Yeah.
He said, throw that ass in the circle.
Yeah, throw that ass in the circle. Yeah. But now, the gay man, I'm sorry, fella.
You got my hair. You got my hair.
Yeah.
I swear to God, my man Red Pill said the same. I was laughing so hard. This nigga said,
Yeah.
Moms, I love her, Dice, but she already lived.
Yeah.
He said she already lived.
But I'm telling you, even if I had the mind, then let's just say if I want to be one of those type of niggas and say, yeah, I'm gonna go for that.
You're not that. No, that's not it. You're 100%.
Listen,
it's not.
My mom gonna fuck around and listen. What I'm telling you, Dice, is my mom. If I fuck around and have that mind, say, yo, I'm gonna fuck around and do it, right? My mom gonna fuck around and kill me. I'm fucking people gonna kill me.
He lose, so he was just rock out with his
win one, you lose, you can't win all lose.
Either way, it's beyond the head. Like,
tails and heads is both asses going to get in trouble. So therefore, rock out with his cock out. Go ahead, Mom.
Automatically, that's how her and her people. That's how her and her people get down. They firm believers of that shit. We don't really got no. We got a couple of them that try that shit and they trying it, but we don't really got that type of shit in our family. Like, that shit is forbidden in our family. Like, so
I ain't going from. We got like
love definitely
4 of them in my family. 2 of them, 2 in New York and 2 down here. And the one down here, one of them is a
let me tell you about the family tree. Off of her, my mom branch of the tree, she won't go for that. Nah, none of her sons won't go. She won't stand for none of that. Nope.
And they said,
my mom one of them type. My mom one of them type of female. She'll slap the shit out of a grown ass man, and I've seen her do it.
That's right.
Go to the next question, Next question. What's the next question?
That was it.
That's it. No more.
It was them 2 questions.
Stop Googling.
You know what? I got that from You know where I got that from? I got that from the Mo 3 sector. Shout out to my nigga Duke Farrow. I got that from the Mo 3 sector. Duke Farrow and them did that one night. I said, oh shit, I'm gonna bring that over there and bring it up and see what they say on the show. I got that from Duke Farrow because I heard them do that one day on this show.
That's like telling me if my dad was getting raped by all these women, I'm going, faggots. What?
But that's different, though. That's different. Yeah, that's different.
It'd have to be.
Yeah, that's a little bit different. Yeah, the female on female.
That's even my daughters even said some shit like that. I'm not gay. If a female on my daughters and all, I'm not gay. Y'all better get your pussy ate. I'm not gay.
No, the Mo 3 sector, East New York, is called.
No, let me ask you. Hold on, Dice. Hold on, Dice. Let me ask you the question then. If there was 3 fucking gay girls came up, and they tell you, and one of the people gay girls. Yeah. Hold on. No, I'm talking to the lady beside on top of you. There was 3 gay girls that came up to you. Yeah. If there was 3 gay girls that walked up to you and they got your daughter held hostage, right? And they said the only way we can give you your daughter back, you had to cock them legs open, let us go to work.
What you mean?
What would you do?
Penetrating me or just lick me? Which one?
No, they got
goddamn question. I mean,
now you want to get graphic.
Me with rubber, man? You can keep that bitch.
You want to turn Dice show up like that?
Yo, turn up, y'all.
Harley is crazy. She's not gonna hold back. Beat your face off, and then you want me to beat your face up? I got you. Now, if you want to penetrate me with rubber, man, you can go keep that little bitch. Go ahead. Keep her.
Oh, well, she answered the question. Well, I ain't even got to say nothing. She pretty much answered it, Dice. I mean, what more can I say?
Harley don't give a fuck.
I ain't gonna make an argument out of it.
That's right.
I ain't gonna make an argument out of it. Yeah, it was what it was. Shit.
You want to penetrate me with a rubber, man? Fuck no, you keep her.
Shit, she told me. Shit.
You do yourself. Oh my God, there goes the monetization.
And then you want me to beat your face? I got you.
Yeah, I know that's Harley don't give a fuck. Harley said that's what you want. You can get it, Nipple.
I'll beat your face.
Yeah. Well, at least she kept it honest. She broke it down how she feel about it. I mean,
that's like asking me if a gay person come up, yo, you gotta eat my pussy or this, or your daughter this. You gonna keep her too? Cause I'm not gay.
God damn, they said they're gonna let them just fucking keep them.
What?
So basically what you saying is you will receive the female twerking with you, but you won't twerk on her.
Yeah, ain't nobody beating my face. Only one person gonna beat my face is a nigga. Ain't no female beating my face. I ain't with that. I'll beat your face.
You got a strange accent. Where you from? Where you from? What beating your face means? That's strange. I ain't never heard that.
215 Philly.
Oh, you from Philly? Yeah, okay.
Beat your face. I'm gonna beat your face. Instead of saying fuck your face, I'm gonna beat your face.
You heard that? Dark Skin Beauty. Thank you, Dark Skin. She said, I'm getting my daughter back by any means necessary. You go, girl.
I understand
you
that.
You go, girl.
I respect that. Yes, you go,
no,
girl. But me,
Mama Love, I love you. I love you, dear Mama. While Eminem said, I'm sorry, Mama. I never meant to hurt you.
I don't see me eating no vagina. I just don't see me eating nobody's vagina to do this.
It's over. Yeah, it's pretty much over, man. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mom. Yeah, I never meant to hurt you.
He said, nah. Lauren said, well, he'll go Mike Tyson if he's in his prime.
Now, Top Shot. This is a question you should ask Top Shot.
Top Shots was here. I swear I would have asked Top Shot.
That's the question you should ask Top Shot, because Top Shot, one of those type of guys, he loved his mother to the extent.
Now, you want to hear some funny shit?
Where he wouldn't
they probably
be a
gonna
man.
clip this one. Listen to this. They probably would clip what I'm about to say. Because when my man Red asked me, he said, yo, Dice, what'd you do? If niggas had my mother in a basement, kidnapped, and 3 dudes came to me and said, yo, check this out. This nigga here want to fuck with you. He got a crush on you, right? And if you don't fuck with him, we're going to unalive your mother. I'm not going to front. I do it.
Nah,
hear me out.
Okay,
a lot of y'all. I know they probably clip this. I'm just going to be real. I would do it. And then I'm going to murder everybody involved.
God damn, Dice, don't do it.
Dice,
say sight. Dice, say sight, man. Please, at any point of time right now, boy, you know they around.
You know they're gonna clip that one. They're gonna clip that one, Trace.
But Dice, are you gonna be the ankle toucher or you gonna be the one giving? You gonna be the ankle toucher?
I ain't doing neither one of them. I ain't doing neither one of them. You need to ask Dice that question. Yeah. I ain't doing neither one of them.
10 seconds for that. It's bad enough I gotta participate with this bullshit to get my mama back, and she got me grabbing my goddamn ankles. That's why you got 10 seconds.
No.
Now get yourself together. 5, 4, 3.
No, she gotta be asking you that kind of question. She can't be asking me no
about
shit
that
like
shit,
that.
man.
Why I can't ask you that question? But you asking
I just thought about that
That's
shit.
not
That was
fair.
cold.
That is not fair. That is not fair. You want me to talk about, oh, I'm gonna bite somebody gonna beat my face or I'm gonna beat their face, but I can't ask you somebody
But you know what?
beat
It's just a
shit to
game
you.
show. You know what? It really just
You get real
depends on who the
sensitive. You
person
real
is. Me
sensitive to
personally,
homo though. You're
right then,
homophobic.
I wouldn't think like if somebody was like for a man or a woman, if it was a woman put in that position where it was lesbian women that had her in a situation and she did something, I would not look at the woman as she was gay. If a man was in that, this is just me. I'm just telling y'all me. If a man was in that position and somebody had his mother or father or somebody he cared about, I would not look at that person like they was gay. You dig what I'm saying? Because if they didn't partake in that type of lifestyle,
I don't know what you talking about. That man
man.
said he wanna bust your cheeks.
Honor mean everything to me, man. And I feel
oh God,
like
Lauren, she about to get us clapped. She said, matter of fact, DB, if that ever happens, girl, call me and we can go tag team on it.
Listen.
Tell the dog Skip Beauty, we can go tag team on them, girl.
Well, we can do that.
I found love on a two-way street.
Yes, we can do that. Tag team.
And lost it all falling.
You know, my mother be like this. Don't you tell nobody but God, but you better go kill him, Demond. Don't you tell nobody but God. Don't you tell nobody but God.
I can't lie.
I swear my mother be like this. I can see my mother now. Thank you, baby. You did what? They made you do what? Thank you, baby. I know you love your mama. You better go kill him right now.
Right
My mother
now.
gonna start talking like Martin Luther King. I can see my mother
No
talking
way.
like Martin Luther King right now. You better go kill every one of them.
Monkey fall. Ain't no mud, ain't no ocean, ain't no sea.
Oh shit!
Hey boy, so long. Yo, it's just so long. I mean, I'm sorry. You know,
Right up.
We was in our color purple.
Yo, my mother, you know what? My mother, I can see my mother haunting me behind some shit like that. I can see my mother waiting for me to go to sleep and then coming to me and waking me up going, "You let them people kill me like that."
Yo, you know I used to
you
call my
love me,
ex-husband.
Demond?
You know I
My
call
mother
my
never let me
ex-husband.
go to sleep.
Guys, I call my ex-husband Mister, because he
call
used
him
to
Mister?
when I stopped loving my husband, and he used to jump on top of me, and he say, "Harley, I'm gonna buy you a new car." I just let him do his business, and I used to just call him Mister.
You know what I call that? I call that the
business.
motherfucker. You know what I call that? The silly from Color Purple syndrome.
That
you know when
drive
Danny Glover
car.
used to jump on her? Sugar Gavy said, "You don't like the relations?" She said, "I just
No, that's how I was with my
I'm waiting till he
husband.
finished."
That's how I was with my husband.
Damn, Danny
That's how I
Glover
was
and
with my
Silly.
husband, yo. When my husband used to grab on my boobs, I used to get that irking feeling. I'm like, yo, get off of me. I'm about to throw the fuck up.
Damn. That's that Silly and Danny Glover loving.
Yeah,
That's that Silly and Danny Glover loving. She said, "I just stayed there until he got up off me."
Yep, it did his business. Used to do his business. Yep. And I still call, to this day, his name is Mister.
She said, "Mister."
That's his name, Mister.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you something though. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's a tough question. And
it's no right or wrong answer. It's really no right or wrong answer to the question.
No.
If you really look at it, all jokes aside, it's not no right or wrong answer. Because like you said, like my man Red Pill said, he said, "Man, my mama just gonna have to leave here, Dice. I can't knock him for that."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She going to
This is the reason why I thought about it the way I did. Because if it was me in the basement, check this out, and some gay women ran up on my mother and was like, "Well, Sharon, you're gonna have to do XYZ to see your son," my mother's gonna do that with no hesitation.
Yeah,
that's the reason why she ain't gonna think twice. When you say you got who? You got my baby? Let's go.
What you say?
And then I'm gonna go kill everybody that violated my mother. You understand what I'm saying to you?
No. You say in the basement. You ever heard about Gary Heinick in Philadelphia from the 80s?
No, what's that?
He was a serial killer. He was going around in North Philadelphia. He was from North Philly. He was going around getting women. I was like 11, 12 years old at this time. This one used to go to the store, get 50 cent worth of cheese at the store. This guy at 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm getting my lunch. My grandma sent me to the store.
She said some
She told me to
cheese.
come here.
None. Yo,
And
don't
I
you know?
told-
She think I'm joking. I ain't mean to cut you off, Holly. I ain't smoked no weed going on 3 weeks, y'all. It's a cold weather fact.
Congratulations, congratulations.
And the other day, I just wanted to roll up. You know what? I
You,
haven't smoked no weed in 3 weeks.
but Dice, look this
I'm
guy
bringing-
up. His
I'm-
name Gary
well,
Heineck.
I hope I ain't the demon that's finna get ready to spark your fuel, but you finna hear a lot of coughing in a couple seconds, buddy.
Smoke, baby. Do your thing, Trey. You know that
But
shit.
Dice, look him up. His name Gary Heineck. He used to collect women from Philadelphia, and he used to grind them up, kill them, and feed them the other victims their dead bodies. Like he used to put screwdrivers in their ear. He made a hole in his basement floor. Had them cuffed to the pole, and put shocked them with in the water and everything. Then you got another one named Marty Graham. He used to get high with the females, the other fiends, and then when he used to choke them and kill them and throw their bodies in the next old bandit house. Yes.
Well, you know what? It was a Spanish dude down here that you said that. It was a Spanish dude down here that was he had a van. They said he had a van. And I remember my cousin Robin, we thought she was lying. She said, because my cousin used to get high, God bless her soul. So she used to be everywhere. She used to be tricking with niggas and all that. I love my cousin to death. She said one night that she was with this Spanish dude and his friend, she said they had a black van. And she said when she got in the van, she just had a feeling like something bad was going to happen to her. And she just jumped out the van. Just jumped out the van and ran into the woods. And then come to find out, the Hispanic dude got locked up because they was down here date raping and killing girls. My cousin said, I was in that van with that nigga, yo. Because my cousin said, you know, I do something strange for some change. My cousin, God bless her soul, always said that shit. But she said when she got in the van, she said the minute she sat in the van, she said she started like feeling like evil spirits. And she didn't wait for them to stop. They on 87. She jumped right out the motherfucking van and run deep into the fucking woods.
I'm telling you, it's scary, yo. It's
you know, them crackheads, they can do anything. They can jump off roofs and everything. They ain't gonna hurt themselves. A crackhead ain't gonna get hurt.
But the
crackheads
guy,
gonna get hurt.
When they went to this man's house because one of them escaped, I told my grandma, when they showed him on the news, I said, Grandma, that's the same man that told me to come to his car when I told you there was a man in the station. I said, that's the man right there. I was 11, 12 years old.
Damn, yo.
He was going around, he was chopping their bodies up, feeding the victims their body. They had to tear his property down. He had money all over his house. He had it for wallpaper and everything. Like, he was a weirdo.
Damn. That's why I say you'll never know what's in somebody's mind. It's very sadistic people out here, man.
Stranger danger. That's why I be saying stranger.
Word up. And that's why I'm funny about letting people just genuinely put their hands on me or touch me. My grandmother got me like that. She was like, baby, don't let nobody put no spirit on you. I said, what the fuck are you talking about? She said, my grandmother used to say this, a person can touch you and pass a spirit. And I used to think my grandmother was crazy until the movie Fallen came out with Denzel Washington. When you see the people walking by just bumping people and evil spirits was just from a simple touch. My grandmother said that shit. She said, baby, and she said, don't never let nobody touch your baby on the crown of their head. She always said that. That crown that's on the top of the head is their gateway portal to the other side.
That's that soft spot.
Yeah, that soft spot right in the middle. She said that's the gateway portal between them and the other side. And my grandmother used to always say that shit. Don't let nobody touch your baby on their crown. Don't never let that happen.
Oh, wow.
Word up. Dark Skin Beauty said, facts, Dice.
Yeah,
Lauren said, Son of Sam. That's a fact, 1977.
I don't like nobody touching me either. Like,
it was a movie. What movie I saw that had something to do with that Son of Sam situation? It was a movie we was watching. Was it a movie or was it a TV show that was incorporated with the TV show or something? The Son of the Sam. That's a fact.
But that's the same way my grandma should say, don't let everybody in your household because you don't like different spirits in your household or especially in your bedroom. Especially in your bedroom.
Yeah.
Don't bring your girlfriends and nobody in your bedroom. Don't.
My grandmother always said, "Don't if the only way the devil can get in your house is if you let him in." So she used to put olive oil. She used to put olive oil on the crosses. Like she used to put them shits on the window, on the doors. She said, "In the name of Jesus." My grandma used to walk around the house. She cleaned up. Name of Jesus.
My
And
black
then
grandmother, she don't
word.
play that. Cause my godmother, she's Puerto Rican, right? And she was into
What was the
Saint
name of that movie,
Maria.
Lauren? If
My
you remember, what
grandmother
was
was,
the name of that movie?
guys, my grandmother, my mom's side, my black grandmother, and my godmother, she was Puerto Rican. They lived next door to each other. She was into the Saint Maria, right? She used to put my godmother used to put some stuff on my grandma's step, right? In her step. My grandma used to come out with her ammonia and bleach and put it on her step. Come on, don't be putting that shit on my step. Don't be putting that witchcraft voodoo shit on my step. Bringing that
Mm.
shit in my house. Yeah, my grandma don't play that. My grandma was
I
like
remember the dread
really.
used to do that. My dread Bud Belly, God bless his soul, he used to come outside with hot water and pour Clorox in front of the game room. He used to put hot water and then pour Clorox on it and then wash it down again. And when he used to be washing it down, he used to be chatting in patois, like he used to be chatting like some type of shit in patois. Shout out
No,
to
my
East New York, she
grandmother
in the
used to
building.
throw cleanser. My grandma used to throw cleanser on her step because my godmother used to have so much traffic, people to come see her, and she used to do that witchcraft.
Spirits.
So she, so my grandma was like, I put cleanser on my step so nobody won't sit on my step because they sit their asses on my step. They mean they bringing that voodoo stuff over my house. My grandma ain't play that.
That's
They
all I'm
want the
saying.
war.
That's it. Yo, East New York, you asked for this one, girl. So I'm gonna let it rock for you, y'all. Let's go.
That's the way.
Hey, YouTube youth. Y'all don't know nothing. Y'all don't know nothing about
That's that
Marvin
shit right
Gaye.
there. That was that track
Don't
right
know nothing
there.
about no Marvin.
What?
Ooh. Yo, Trey, she heard you singing. She said, no, dice. It wasn't nice. That was Trey's. I can hit that note.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I was singing my ass off a while ago, but that's my shit
I ain't gonna
right
front
there.
that Marvin is something different. Marvin, I ain't gonna front
Marvin,
my
but
favorite song is what's going on, man.
if you know back in the days, if you know, Marvin stood with all the gangsters, man. All the old school gangsters respected Marvin Gaye.
His story of his life, yo, Yo, I remember when me and my grandmother and grandfather was watching the 5 o'clock news. I was a little boy. I can't tell you how old I was, but I was a little boy, and it came across the news. Marvin Gaye was unalived by his father. My grandfather said, "Oh Lord." My grandfather just said, "Oh Lord." He said because he was, under influence, and they said he was trying to allegedly trying to get his mother to give him money for his habit, and then his father was a reverend and was tired, of him and the drugs and the whole disappointment with his son, unfortunately, being addicted to the drugs. I remember his father was saying he thought it was a BB gun that he shot him with. He said he thought it was a BB gun, but the mother did. I don't know if she was telling the truth or telling her truth. She said that Marvin Gaye that particular night was very, very aggressive and demanding money. And she said that his father went in the back room and closed the door. And they said when Marvin Gaye ran in the room, his father just let off his shot. And unfortunately, that's when we lost Marvin Gaye. I mean, his story was serious, like serious dude right there, man. Word up.
But, it was a lot of backstory that went with the Marvin Gaye story, but that's
said he was in love with 2 women at the same time. It was that shit is real, man.
It was deeper than that. Like, it was actually deeper than that. What happened was the real thing came in that where I ain't gonna really speak on that shit. That's my music.
That shit is fucked up. We lost the great at that particular. I mean, he really was that dude, man. Like Distant Lover. That's one of the most crazy songs ever. But what's going on? Like that song right there when he was talking about all the problems going on in the world and everything in that song can relate to what's going on right now. When he said, "Brother, brother, why are we killing each other?" That song seems like it's gonna never go out of style because of what's going on. So rest in peace to the great Marv.
A lot of great songs out there have great meanings, but I think when I was watching the show today, they was pulling up the rappers and they was talking about certain rappers and stuff like that. And the music that they was delivering, that's the key. Music have a deliverance. What you take out of a song is pretty much putting into yourself.
That's right, for the soul.
What you're taking out of a song, you're putting it into yourself. So whatever you hearing, you ejecting it into yourself. So what happens is you start to, react to these songs, you know what I'm saying? So I always try to listen to good energy music, but you can't stop a motherfucker.
Pardon me, Trace. Dark Skin Beauty, that's fucked up. You just made me answer that. She said, "Dice, you still listen to R. Kelly?" I be sneaking listening to R. Kelly. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I
be sneaking listening. That nigga just got a great catalog, man.
Ain't ashamed to say it. No,
damn, yo, that nigga got a hell of a catalog, y'all.
Yeah, but now I know what most of his music mean. Just like LL Cool J. I mean, I look at LL Cool J as one of the pioneers of hip hop, but there's one song that stick out to me that just explain pedophilia. Like Bill DeVoe, they did the same shit. They got a song that's spoke pedophilia. I'm very big on that because I got a daughter myself. Like, and
right, after all pedophiles, that's a fact.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I'm not actually calling them pedophiles, but I'm just saying that the shit that they were saying is very pedophilia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because R. Kelly, I like when I listened to his music after, when we was
I
young, we didn't hear what he was saying. My mind was telling me no.
But I'm also not a witness to that situation to be speaking down on that situation. I'm not a witness to that.
I got to witness that. Talk.
Regardless of how I feel about it, and what I will say, if those girls, they was victims, but at the same given token, the industry and everybody else that allowed it to go for so long, why haven't nobody getting arrested besides the artists? And why is the artists the only one that's getting stripped from their finances and stuff? They wasn't the only one that played a part in it. Huh?
Everybody wanted to get upset with R. Kelly. I said that you speaking true facts. I just said that the other day. I said it's fucked up that when R. Kelly was like they said, paying the bills of the parents of the two young ladies, they didn't say anything. But when the two young ladies became 21 years of age and he was no longer obligated to give them money, that's when they came out with the stories about how they felt as though that he was brainwashing his daughters and he was a child.
I think I think the industry and all should they should have lost. I think the record company should have lost their record company and everything. I think nobody shouldn't have been able to get the masters to his music. I think it should have just been awarded off to different sound companies like Apple Music and shit like that. Just donate some of his music to certain people, you know, in the between. I think the record company should have went down. I think the management should have went down. I think the brothers should have went down. I think the bodyguard should have went down.
That's right. That's right. The babysitter, everybody.
Like everybody, yeah, because everybody played a part in it. Man, you go do a murder together, and let's just say we tag along most of this chat, and we all go do a murder together, and
we
just
all
say
guilty.
I'm the person. I'll just say I'm the person that is the trigger man that killed the person, and they just go and arrest me. Why won't you arrest all the people that's around the case? You feel what I'm saying? Like there was a lot of people that was there that night when I killed this person. So why should I have to take the risk and the fall and the blame because I'm the person that actually pulled the trigger? You're looking at it in a selfish point of view. I mean, I think the record label should have lost their record label and all that. I think
that's right. Even being behind that shit. That's right. That's right.
Right.
I don't think that he should have, believe it or not, they didn't arrest him in 1998 with the situation, which I saw him with that little girl. I saw that
the reason why I say that is the record industry fault for what most of these artists do, especially these artists that be carrying weapons and guns and shit like that. It's the record industry job to make these artists feel comfortable as fuck before they get fucked over. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, like, man, you know.
That's right. Just for them supporting and like, just like the same thing like everybody say with Diddy and them. I don't know. Let me tell you something about Diddy. There's only two things that I may be upset with Big Diddy about. One thing is Biggie Smalls situation, because that was my friend, may he rest in peace. And if there were any proof about him messing with children. Right now, they ain't got no proof with him doing no shit like that. And I ain't got no proof that he actually was behind Big Death. It's just hearsay, me being from the street and the way how that whole thing played out ironically. It's just, it seems kind of skeptical. But then again, I wasn't running a record company. I wasn't a music mogul because the show must still go on when it comes to entertainment. The show, and when it comes to entertainment, just like when Big passed away, he was the first one to come out with the song Missing You. So it seemed like he did it too fast, but then again, that's what he was supposed to do. That's what he was supposed to do. I just said when it came to that Big situation, that's the only thing, but they ain't proved nothing else. So you know what? Leave him alone. I don't even think he should still be in jail. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't think Puff should be in jail. He should have been the day he beat them charges.
I think no, because you know they're gonna drag it out as much as they can because of who he is, and that pretty much secures him trying to come back for the catalog and all of that. That's what the problem goes in, that when most of those artists feel like they had enough of being fucked, they ready to start turning. Now you can't do that once you sign that contract. That's just what it is. You gave your word. Your word was your bond, and your bond should be what you stand for.
Law. That's right.
And when you sign that contract of being a puppet slave and their property, you should have just remained to being their property. You know, you get sky-rise mansions and shit like that. You know, you did all that shit for the fame and, you know, just to, you know, they making sure that you land in these motels and shit like that. It's what your contract speak. You didn't sign a contract to say, I get all my royalties and I want all my money and, you know what I'm saying? Like, is the record label should stop trying to
compensate them.
over use the artists. Like once they contracts is up, give them a chance to get away from you, and
or give them a chance to be partners.
Right. And if they want their music back, why don't you just offer them a nice deal? Like, listen, man, you give me such and such and such, I give you the catalog back, you can have this, that, and everybody can walk away simple, you know what I'm saying? You know, motherfuckers got to be limited to how they spend their money and shit like that. Rappers go to the bank trying to pull out all that money, got police all surrounding the bank like niggas done killed niggas and shit like that. You know, it was a lot of confusion that goes along with that, because really their label designed that money not for you to spend it. That shit was designed for you to keep it in the fucking bank. So in case your ass gets stepped out of motherfucking line, they can go and start seizing your goddamn account. That shit ain't really your motherfucking money. You just borrowing that shit right now, because right now you doing us a favor. You know, we'll give you the finest hotels, we'll give you booking agents, we'll give you motherfucking all that shit for you to have. You know, we even give you the motherfucking top Lamborghinis that just dropped. This is a distraction to keep you saying, hey, look, motherfucker, now, you know, we doing all this shit for you now, but you know this shit costs. So whenever you want to step up and be like, hey, yo, Red, I want to holler at you about my royalties. Hey, my office hours was all 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's just what it is.
Dark Skin Beauty said, nah, if he was doing them kids, he can stay in jail. And if that's the case, they need to free Kelly. You know what, Dark Skin Beauty? I agree with that. I really do agree with that.
I think all of them do. I think all of them do, because the parents should be locked up for selling their children to that man. The label should be locked up for allowing an indulge in it, because you can't tell me out of a $2.5 million fucking studio or $250,000 studio that you built or you renting out, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you're not gonna tell me y'all don't got all these profile cameras in there and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Y'all saw Diddy running down the motherfucking hall chasing this girl into an elevator. I'm pretty sure y'all got that shit right there in them same studios when they got those little young girls and shit like that. And, you know, back in my day when I was young, I used to wonder why the old man Willie from down the block used to pull up in his Cadillac to the school and pick up all the young girls. And that's just what it was.
That's a fact, Trace.
What it was, man.
Because when we was in high school, the girls ain't want to date us in high school. They wanted to date the niggas that was coming up to high schools in the Suzuki Sidekicks, in the Cutlass Sierras, in the BMWs. That's a fact.
Mr. Willie had a Cadillac. Mr. Willie had a BMW. On the low, he had a Ferrari, but he didn't never really bring it out until he was really with his main bitch. You feel what I'm saying? But the young girls was a side piece. You feel what I'm saying? And he taught all the hustlers in the hood how to do that shit. So all the hustlers in the hood was making those girls did school and shit like that, have them in the spot.
That's how we came up, trying to emulate the gangsters. That's right.
Like you know how it goes. So, but you know, that's just where them ideas come from. But like I was telling you earlier, all those ideas come back from them selfish ass movies and shows we were watching, them cowboy shows
Willie
and shit like that.
How to be a pimp.
Like, it run deeper than that. It's the cowboy films, man. If you go back and look at it, the first gangsters was the cowboys. It wasn't no Italian mafia and all that shit. All that shit came afterwards, after the world became into a fucking civilization where law really kicked into the effect of the laws of the land. But really, back in the Wild Wild West, all that shit we doing now is the same shit they is doing then. Our saloons is the clubs and the bars now.
Right.
That's our saloons.
That's
like,
right.
You know what I mean? Like,
they just got the hotel built in.
Right. And everybody, when that's what I mean. That's what I was meaning by everybody wanting to fight for the gun, man. You know, everybody wants to fight for the gun. Everybody wants to be the person that be the trigger man, bang, bang, get the big bang theory out of it.
Name for the killer, that's right.
And want to be the prized possession of the fight. Hey, I did this. I'm the guy that killed this guy, or I'm the guy that murdered him in a battle rap, and I'm the one that out-talked him on the show and all that shit, right?
That's right.
So
same thing, that's right. That's
right. So all these are acts that we had learned that our ancestors was adopting from those old TV shows and shit like that. And them spirits just started traveling in. And if you start to look at it, most of our fucking kids start to look like those fucking white people from back in the days.
Trying to emulate them.
Being honest. Now all our kids start to mimic it. We started mimicking all the Cassies and the Mayas and shit like that. Now look at our children today. Our children looking like the Cassies and the Mayas, or the, you know what I mean, the yesterday. See, tomorrow where they might start looking like the Leahs from back in the days and shit like that. So it's a style and a mimic that our generational, it's like a generational curse. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Trace, you know what, Trace? I ain't even fucking with you. You know why I ain't fucking with you, Trace? I'm about to give your ass 10 seconds. You know why? You know why I'm gonna give you 10 seconds, right? Because I've been telling people, Trace, the only, one thing I will say, anytime Trace come over here, Trace got a totally different intellectual side. You do, because you got the chicks over here mesmerized, nigga. So don't be coming over here trying to do that shit. I know your style, nigga. I know your style. I know your style, son. I know they're here talking this baritone shit. Everybody talking about this nigga baritone voice. I'm hating. Fuck that.
Yeah,
nah,
Nah,
Yo,
man.
Trace, I'm about to shut this shit down. We've been up here 2 hours. I got one more song.
My boy.
Drop your link in the chat, Trace, for they know where to come get you. Come on over here. Don't stop coming over this motherfucker, nigga. Come get some of this.
Oh, nah, I ain't gonna never stop coming, man. You know what I'm saying? Posted the jump, man. Big Trace, man.
Nigga, get in that goddamn chat and drop that shit. Peace. And stop coming up here with that beautiful picture, because I ain't been thinking about you. I've been looking at her, nigga.
All right, peace, God. Appreciate your love, man.
Salute, man. Yo, shout out to everybody that came in the building. I got to take Egypt out. I said I was going to do 2 hours. I'm going live in the morning. I appreciate everybody for coming through, holding me down for the anniversary of my pops and holding me down for this whole weekend with the situation with my mother and my pops, the 15th and the 17th. They're not good days for me in August. Yo, everybody that come up with the grown folks, everybody that participating over here, man, I sincerely appreciate y'all. Like that shit, like I get teary-eyed. Like I'm keeping funky with you because y'all ain't got to be here. Y'all do not have to be here. And to give me some of your time like that, that shit is deeply appreciated. You wouldn't even know how much the support group over here has helped me through a lot of things that I've been going through in my life on YouTube. A lot of the questions that I've asked y'all, a lot of scenarios that I've brought up. Some of them hit close to heart with me, and some of them hit close to heart with all of y'all. So I love everybody. I love everybody for coming through with that great energy. Keep bringing it. I need to absorb all that. Shout out to my homegirl, Lauren, for pulling up. Shout out to the mob. Shout out to Velo and everybody. You know how we do it over here. Intelligence over ignorance. Lauren, don't let this be the last time you come over here, because the next time you come over here and it's long, we giving you 10 seconds, because that's how we show love over here. You dig what I'm saying? Yo, guy, y'all already know how we do it over here, man. It ain't nothing but love. It ain't no color over here. You dig what I'm saying? I don't believe in racism. I believe in good people and bad people. Simple and plain. And the reason why I stand on that is because when we talk about Harriet Tubman and the Underground Railroad, it seemed like a lot of movies depicted it like she was just this black woman that did so many courageous things. She did. She did. But there were a lot of good white Caucasian people that assisted her and other slaves that helped people towards freedom. Because it's good people and it's bad people in the world. It's good people and bad people from all ethnicities, y'all. So as long as y'all keep coming back over here with this great love, I'm going to keep coming up here with this great motherfucking content. Top G, I see you, baby. The links when we pull up, great conversation. Keep that shit like that, y'all. Let's keep that great, great energy over here. Yo, shout out to the whole team Guardian. Yo, dog, me see you in here. Yo, shout out to all my sisters, man. I love y'all more than y'all would ever know. And this how we gonna ride out. You dig what I'm saying? Some grown folk shit, man. Smash that motherfucking like button. You know see me? Batman top. Ja! Rastafari.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Christ, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. The sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?